Shalom, Israel, Shalom. I'm your brother Mahal Allah. You can also pronounce it Mahaloya, Yahweh. You know, it means praise and power from the tribe of Judah. And I'm here with another show, another camp, man. Prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom we call America, which is a queendom, right? And let's exalt our Father and His beloved Son, right? Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kokwadash. That's all praises to the Father Yahweh. In the name of His mighty Son Yahweh Shai. In the name of the Kokwadash, the Holy Spirit, which gives us all wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the brethren, the brothers on the four winds, the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with diligence and sincerity, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, putting their hands on the plow and not looking back. Shalom to the hopeful elect, that 1/3 remnant, men, women, and children. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, the men, women, and children that look like the other nations, because we've been scattered, but they are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom to the tabernacle of David, the house, that third temple being built, the house of David, right? Them lively stones, right? Being built up right under these devil's nose, man. That third temple. And double honors to the elder bishops, the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone who do well, giving us this 144% truth, this 144% living water. Shalom, brothers. Shalom. I'm your brother Mahal Allah, like I stated. And we back with another lesson, man. This devil, he's mad. He's mad because he's been revealed. We know who he is, right? He knows who he is. And he's on a rampage right now. But hey, the Lord controls this devil, right? So everything this devil's doing is because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai got him doing the Lord's will. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because this demon is the left hand of our Lord. When Yahweh Shai and the righteous, the first fruits, right? The elect, that's the right hand of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? So you got Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, on the right hand. And then you got this devil, the spiritual demon Satan, and all his children, all his minions, all the wickedness, everybody who runs under the spiritual demon Satan. That's on the Lord's left hand. Let's go get a quick scripture. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 28. So these devils just took down the whole channel with about over 80 videos on it. Terminated the channel, you know, due to, various violations, which is all good. The Lord said it's going to be a famine of the word in the last days. So with all the judgment going out, all the channels getting terminated. I'm not the only brother that lost multiple channels. Really, in all actuality, I lost 3 channels, right? That's over 300 videos terminated, right? But let's get this. This is the book of Jeremiah. My Bible's acting weird down here. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, now it's up. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, right? Chapter 28, verse, let's start at 6. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 6. Even the prophet Jeremiah said, right? This is Jeremiah, speaking through the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Even the prophet Jeremiah said, Amen. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, do so. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, perform the words which thou hast prophesied. See, this is what this is about, prophecy, right? The spirit of prophecy is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man, right? That'll be in Revelation chapter 19, verse 9, I believe. But let's keep reading. Even the prophet Jeremiah said, Amen. The Lord do so. The Lord perform the words which thou hast prophesied, to bring again the vessels of the Lord's house. And that's what the Lord's doing. Now, how about Shimei Shai is gathering his elect, man? Separating the sheep from the goat, right? Separating everybody that's distracted from his truth, from his word, from their own heritage, right? He's separating them from his devils, the devils that's under the spell of these Chaldeans, right? These wicked ass physicians, these wicked scientists, these wicked rulers on this earth, man. Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. Right? So let's keep moving. Same book, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 6. To bring again the vessels of the Lord's house, and all that is carried away captive from Babylon into this place. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears, and in the ears of all the people. So all the nations are going to know about this truth. All the nations are going to know about this truth. All the nations are going to hear this word. This word is going to go out to the four corners of the earth, which is the four winds of the earth, right? This word is going to go out, and once the elect is sealed, which may already be sealed right now, there's so much judgment going on in this earth that the elect could possibly be sealed, right? And you know the Lord said once the elect is sealed, that's when He's going to let go of the winds of destruction, man. He's going to destroy this bitch with thermonuclear fire, right? Radiation. Ain't going to be no escaping that. Ain't going to be no hiding from that, right? You can't get away from the Lord's wrath, the Lord's judgment. Nobody's going to get away except save the elect. That's who's going to make it through this. So what you need to do is take heed to the words of the Lord, because rather they hear it forbear, right? Rather they hear it forbear, the judgments are going to go out. This is right now high time to wake out of sleep. Romans 13:11. We'll go get that after this. Let's go. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets have been before me. Well, back to 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word. Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, right? Many countries and great kingdoms. Is this not a great kingdom? The United States of America, right? Imposing sanctions on everybody on this earth. Got a hotel embassy in every country on this earth. Got a military base in most of the countries on this earth, right? It's getting risen up against. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is rising up against this country, man. This great kingdom, right? You got this BRICS nation. Look up the BRICS nations coming against this country, right? Coming against this rulership, right? Dropping this monetary system, right? This monetary system is going into shambles right now as we speak, right? And it's really not a war against country to country, because they're all together. They just want to change this monetary system to make every human being a perpetual slave, make you a slave on this earth, man. So if they dump the monetary system, bring it all, make it all UBI, universal basic income, have universal basic income, you know, each country gets percentages off that, right? They crash all money and make everybody go digital currency, where they can put you in slavery. They can cut off your money. They can make you work for free, right? They can take your rations away, right? They can take your substance away from you, right? They can take your resources away from you, and that's what that's the ultimate goal of the so-called white man and all these other heathen nations, man. And all this is because the Israelites are waking up. The Israelites, we know who we are. The Israelites know we finna go into rulership and put all these devils, all these heathens under subjection, right? In righteousness. So let's keep reading. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, and of evil, and of pestilence. Right? So what you're seeing now is nothing new. Nothing's new under the sun. So we'll go get that in Ecclesiastes. Let's go to first, let's go to Romans, right? Let's go to the book of Romans. So knowing this, knowing that everything going on the earth is nothing but a distraction, right? A distraction to set up more laws and decrees. Like you got a little bullshit. You got people that pays attention to sports, right? Or everybody loves LeBron James, right? Look, what's happening? LeBron James is on his way to winning another championship, right? Then you got everybody loves the music industry. They got another distraction. But this for the Jays, the so-called Negro, Native American, and Latino, man. The Israelites. Y'all love this Roman circus, man. And they can't see past what's going on right before their eyes, man. They don't think ahead, and they don't look at what we came from and where we're going, right? So woe be unto them. Woe be unto this devil's already destroyed, but he's taking you niggas with him. You got Chris Brown in a damn fight with Usher. Our people worried about Chris Brown and Usher fighting, right? Our people worried about LeBron James, he gonna win another championship, right? Our people worried about who their favorite football team drafted, and who the next and who their favorite football team, who's the next free agent. Our people worried about Tom Brady and his wife, Giselle Bunchkin, whatever the fuck her name is, right? Our people worried about Hollywood, TMZ, and this is how the devil distracts things. Then the devil comes up with these psychological operations. For instance, you know, even if it was, whether it was or wasn't, it got the whole world distracted. This mall shooting in Texas, right? You got a lot of judgment going out. But all judgment comes of the Lord. So maybe it did go out like that. The Lord is judging, right? But even so, these devils use that to pose more decrees, to put more laws out onto the earth. So let's go in the book of Romans. Let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 13, right? Let's hear what Paul's saying, the Apostle Paul. It's the book of Romans, chapter 13. Verse 10. It's the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 10, right? Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Let's keep it moving. That's plain upon tables. 11. Book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. In that, knowing the time, deforestation. See that? See how they take the trees out? The trees gonna be very happy when these devils get put out of power, man. Damn shame. They gonna go make a log cabin with all them trees, right? Or make some more paper. Build some desks, some books so they can lie to you, right? So they can indoctrinate your children, push Esau's wicked agenda, right? His wickedness, wicked motherfucker. That's why you taking down my channel. That's why you terminated my channel, Esau. You damn demon. Fucking devils, man. Can't stand these fucking devils. Ready to get out of this place, man. This is the book of Romans chapter 13 to the Romans chapter 13 verse 11. In that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. You right around the corner from salvation, man. So while y'all being distracted in this earth, in this world, Danny Glover's the face of the so-called reparations. Fuck your reparations, Esau. You damn devil. We don't need your fucking dead-ass money. Your fiat currency. Nothing. You know who's a new commodity on this earth right now? Us. You and I. The human. Right? You the currency, right? The money don't mean shit. There's nothing backing that money, man. With this Fed Now movement, this Fed Now app, June 1st, they talking about having all the money off the streets. They got fucking reverse ATMs. People was putting in cash, getting out cards. You think that cash is going back into circulation? No, they burning it, right? Every time you put cash in the Fed Now, every time you put cash in a reverse ATM, that cash gets piled up and they burn that cash. They burn it. They burn that money. That money's worth nothing. You are the new currency. That's what they're gonna do. And that's gonna sparking the movement. That's sparking the movement for Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. We'll go get that, but let's go to Ecclesiastes. These are times to wake out of sleep, Israel. Get your goddamn head out the clouds. Fuck NBA. Fuck NFL. Okay, maybe, you did the work of the Lord through the week. You prayed to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the true names, and you want to kick back, have a glass of wine, have a strong drink, and relax. Relax with your woman. Relax with your wife, right? Hey, kick your feet up, sit back, right? Watch the game, right? Go watch the game, right? It's cool, man. So just balance yourself out, right? But stay strong and steadfast in this truth. Stay strong in this word. Understand that that's Esau's way of keeping you niggas in the dark, man. And ultimately it's of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. But Esau Edom is the left-hand sword of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and he's going to take out a lot of you Israelites. The book of Ecclesiastes. And this has always happened. There's nothing new under the sun, man. It's a time for everything. That's what we're going to, right? So let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, which is after the book of Psalms. Proverbs, Salakia. So let's go here, right? It's a little windy out. Bear with me, Israel. My pages is flipping like crazy right now. Bear with me, Israel. I would have had, I'm going to go look for the brothers this weekend. I'm going to go try to get up with the brothers in Charlotte this weekend. See if I can locate them, right? But this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from the top. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3. To everything there is a season. To everything there is a season. In the time to every purpose under the heaven. There's a time, there's a season for every purpose under the heaven. And right now we're in war. We're in spiritual war. I'm right here, right now, out here on the battlefield, right? In spiritual war. And I'm geared up with enough artillery through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that I'm ready to defend this gospel and I'm ready to hold my own, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and through the teachers that he sent, GMS through the Apostle Tahar on down, right? I've been armed with enough artillery to come out here in this spiritual battle, man, and fight with my brothers, man. Fight with my brothers for the so-called Negro, Native American, and Latino, the elect. Because once the elect is sealed and activated, which possibly they can already be sealed, man. And that's why you see so much judgment going out. The winds of destruction is going to blow this bitch down. It's going to burn this bitch up, right? And it's that time. It's that time, man. Tired of this fucking earth, man. Tired of what's going on this earth, the folly, the cunning craftiness of this devil, all these false doctrines, these false philosophies, ready for these niggas to be ready for that I told you so moment. That I told you so moment is coming, right? And who ultimately is the author of the I told you so moment? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Why Yahushua Masayat, man? And that's why his men are out here. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, right? A time to weep and a time to laugh. I don't want to lose nothing. I don't want to lose nothing. I lost plenty before, but you know, somebody got that. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. This ain't the time to dance, it's the time to mourn right here. This the time to get out here on this spiritual battlefield, man, and fight for the true name of the Lord. Because everybody is off, lost. Everybody feel it coming. They feel these the last days, right? In the book of Habakkuk, it talks about how we'll go to it after this. Matter of fact, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, right? A time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rent and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. And it's the time to speak. And these prophecies, they're ringing. And ain't nobody listening but the elect. The elect's the only one hearing, right? Because the Lord blinded everybody else. But it's our time to wake out of sleep. We just read that in Romans 13:11, man. Right? Let's move a little bit more. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. And this is that time of war. And we in that spiritual war, right? Our fight ain't against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers of this universe, man. Right? And the spiritual darkness in high places, man. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk. Keep it moving. But the regulars don't see it, man. Channels are getting terminated. Lessons are getting brought down because the Lord, He's putting he's gonna put a famine of the word, man. It's gonna be a famine of the word where you can't hear this truth no more, man. And once that happens, once He pulls His prophets off the streets, once He shuts down all this internet, you know, once the men ain't coming out, the Lord's going. Once the men's tongue cleave to the roof of their mouth, man, that's the final ingredient of the elect being sealed right there. And there's gonna be no hope for you after that, man. There's gonna be a missile, an ICBM missile, an intercontinental ballistic missile. It's gonna have your fucking name on it. It's gonna have your fucking name on it. It's gonna have your family's name on it. It's gonna have your child's name on it. Whatever you love dearly, it's gonna lose out, man. Because you don't know this truth. You ain't invested in this word, man. You don't know the name, the true name. You're gonna be calling on these false ass names. Still out of order. Women still out of order, man. I had one woman come on my comment board talking about my hair is wrapped. My hair is wrapped. I'm a God-fearing Christian. I can post any scripture I want. Out of order. Out of order. Congratulations, you've been blocked, right? You've been blocked. And that's on her, man. Didn't want to listen. I gave her the scriptures. Everything must be decent and in order. She didn't want to listen. What happened? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai blocked her from this truth. And you know what? She gonna buck up against whoever that woman is. She gonna keep bucking up against this truth because she even started calling out the wrong name. And it's talking about gospel, the gospel. The gospel is for all people. If you believe this gospel is for all people, guess what? You're spiritually blinded and you're walking dead. The Lord got you marked for death because this is only for the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, man. The chosen, the elect. of the Hebrew Israelites. So-called Negro, Native American, and Latino, right? All the other Israelites are going to be destroyed here. It's going to be vast judgment. Vast judgment's already going out. Y'all don't see that? Let's find the book of Habakkuk, right? We got our brothers, the angels, visiting the earth, you know, recording what's going on. And these damn people still talking about some false name, right? Lock. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 from the top. I will stand upon my watch, right? As we're on the battlefield. The men of the Lord are watchmen, man. Blowing the trumpet, man. Blowing that trumpet, right? Letting our people know, man. High time to get your ass out of this slumber. Wake up out of this sleep. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. And I will watch to see what he will say unto me. And what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered and said, write the vision. Right? That's the point. And the Lord answered and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, though it's taking a little while, you think it's taking a little while, that we keep telling y'all this bitch is finna get hit with missiles. They finna put implants in your arm. They finna put you under subjection with this universal base income, the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, right? This Fed now, right? They finna put you in slavery, man. For the vision it is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. They're speaking, and the elect here. The elect is listening. The elect ain't blinded, man. And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. What will surely come? The prophecies, man. Let's go get that. Revelation. The book of Revelation, chapter 19. Let's start at 7. The book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 7. John the Revelator being visited by angels, man, of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come. The marriage of the Lamb is come. What? That's why we come out here, bidding our people back into the marriage, right, of the Lamb. Said, fill my house up. Go out and preach the word to my people, man. Bid them back into the marriage so my house will be filled. That's the Lamb. Yahweh Shai is the Lamb, right? Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come. It's coming. Then we just read this in Habakkuk. It won't tarry. Though it tarry, look, let's read it again. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. This is prophecy, man. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables. It's plain. There ain't no... Man, just get you a Bible, man. Get you a Bible and follow along with the scriptures, man. Follow along with the lessons, the teachings. Shit ain't hard to do. Not at all. You know, Esau tried to put stuff. Esau putting his stumbling blocks in front of it. Yeah, of course. That's ultimately Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because he want 2/3 of you niggas blinded. Everybody else is doomed. Everybody else is doomed. You know, they're gonna die. And if you don't come back to this truth, you're gonna die with everybody else. It's gonna be death by pain, right? Let's keep moving. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready. Who's his wife? Israel. The Israelites, the elect of Israel. That's the wife, the elect, right? So go back to Habakkuk chapter 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. It's the end. You see everything happening right now. It's all prophecy. These devils know they've been revealed, man. They know we know who they are. The so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of, right? They know we fucked them up, man. The spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rekokadash, have fucked them up, man. Threw everything into a tailspin. And now they pushing. They're coming with their full charge, man. And that's what this digital currency is all about. That's what the serpent pits was all about, right? That's what it's all about. That's why they're destroying the food industry, right? That's why they keep dropping chemicals out the sky. That's why they keep fucking up the water. Because they know we know. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua revealed these devils to his men, to his elect. And his elect is holding on to every word, man, to every prophecy. They're holding on to every prophecy, the men, women, and children of the Lord. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. See, these devils, they're not right, man. They're out of course. They're evil, right? And the men of the Lord has been teaching this for 40 years plus. 40 years plus, and still on the highways and hedges, doing the work, hand on the plow, you know, through all the bullshit, all the fuckery, all the scoffing, all the mocking. The men of the Lord are still out here, man, prophesying the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom. This is finally coming to an end, man. And we can feel it circling the drain. They can feel it circling the drain, right? They're pushing sports in your face all year round. They're pushing Hollywood, movies, Netflix, Hulu, all these fucking platforms, social media, pushing it in your face all year long, man. Got you in all these stupid ass debates, right? Got you in all this stupid ass back and forths, right? Which don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. When the scriptures, and why? Because the scriptures is coming out, they need you distracted, man. Because they're going to take as many as you niggas out as they could. Right? Men, women, and children. They're going to take as many as y'all out as they could, man. But the elect are not going. The elect are not going, man. The elect are steadfast in the truth. The elect are steadfast in the prophecies. The book of Revelation chapter 19, verse 7. For the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready. See? That elect could be sealed. That's the wife. That's the wife of the Lamb, man. Right? The wife of the bridegroom. Man. These prophecies are speaking, right? The book of Revelation chapter 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen. Fine linen. Cleaning ourselves up, the elect, man, clean. Getting rid of all the impurities through the fire, right? Getting ready, man, to be redeemed out of here, man, by the chariots of the Lord, right? So-called UFOs, so-called what they call them, unidentified aerial phenomenons, right? What Ronald Reagan was talking about. Them are our brothers, man. That's the host of that's the heavenly host, man. The angels of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They're gonna come redeem us, right? And we at that time right now, this them times. It's plain. And this is what the gift of faith gives you. Right? It's keep it moving. And he saith unto me, Salaki. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. See? Made pure, clean, white, the elect, man. Ready to be redeemed. Right? Ready to go into that kingdom, man. Perfect. Being perfected. Because when those ships come and start to beam us up, it's going to perfect us, man. The Cadillacs of the sky. Along with Yahweh Shah. Sent by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Abba Nawa Yahweh. Right? The book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. See, the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints, man. That's us being pure, man. Away from wickedness, separating ourselves, being holy, separating ourselves from the wickedness, from the evil of this earth, man. The evil of these last days, understanding that our King is coming. The Lamb is coming, man. Right? So the Lord, this is a parable, a dark saying for, you know, being clean and white. Let's get that again. Should be arrayed in fine linen. That fine linen is a parable for us being pure, man. Being righteousness, putting off wickedness, man. Stop following the rudiments of this world, right? Get out of this world. Come back to our power, our Father, right? Right? Through his Son, Yahweh Shah. Come back to Yahweh through his Son, Yahweh Shah. A lot of our people don't want to, they don't believe it. They believe in death. All they see is death, right? The devil is the man of death. He's a demon. He's the bloody man. The so-called white man that the Bible speaks of being the devil, he's the bloody man. He's the devil the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man. He's the fucking devil the Bible speaks of. He knows, all he knows is death, rape, robbery, fucking every fornication, bestiality, everything that goes against our Lord, man. That's what they subdued and subjected our people with, right? Subdued the minds of our people and subjected them to their wickedness, man. Right? So let's keep it moving. The book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen. We went through that, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. Who are the saints? The so-called Negro, Native Americans, and Latinos, the Israelites, right? Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai's people, his crown jewels, right? The apple of his eye. But we're only talking about the elect. Only the elect of his people are going to make it on this side. All Israel shall be saved according to Romans. But on this side, while we're right here, under this devil's rulership, 66.6% of our people got to be destroyed. 144. Just looked at it, 144. You see that? Just say that. Come on. There you go. Took the screenshot. Always taking screenshots of the 144, man. Let's keep going. Revelation chapter 19, verse 9. And he saith unto me, Write, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, These are the true sayings of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Right? Check this out. I don't want to get it wrong. I want to get right to it, right? I want to get right to it, right? Luke chapter 14, verse 23. Luke chapter 14, verse 23. In fact, let's go here. Let's start here, right? This is the book of Luke chapter 14, verse 20. Start at 19. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. See, these are people, man. These are people making excuses, man. Oh, man, I don't believe in that. That's been written by a white man. White man wrote that book. These are people always making excuses, man. These are people. Stubborn. You know, stiff-necked. Don't want to hear it. Nah, that ain't the name. That ain't the name, man. We Pan-Africanists, man. We from Africa. We ain't no damn Hebrew Israelites. You got an uncle named Tyrone, nigga. How you a Hebrew Israelite? Nigga, I knew you when you was a kid, nigga. How you a prophet? How you a teacher of the word? How you a Hebrew Israelite, nigga? Right? These are people. And another said, I had married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. It's always a damn excuse with our people, right? So that servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, this is the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 21. So that servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, who's the master of the house? Yahweh Shai, right? Being angry, said to his servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind. And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. And the Lord said unto the servant, this is the point. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. For I say unto you that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. Right? So if you making excuses, you ain't coming to the supper. You ain't coming to this last dance, man. The Lord ain't bringing you to that upper room, man. You ain't coming, right? But the point was, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. And that's what we're doing right now. And that's what's instructed of us. That's our duty. That's the duty of man. Come out to these highways and hedges, get on the battlefield and compel the Lord's people to come back into this marriage. Bid them into this marriage, man. Should we get another one on that? Let's see. Right? So this is the book of Matthew, right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 9. Let's go here, though, right? Let's start at 5. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 5, right? But they made light of it. Matter of fact, go up. Let's go up. Hey, let's start at the beginning, man. Book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 1. But first, let's go here. What it say? The book of Revelation, chapter 19. This Revelation, chapter 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. And he saith unto me, right, blessed are they which are called into the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? The marriage supper of the Lamb. So we go to Matthew chapter 22, verse 2. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son. See, this is the precept to what we just read. The kingdom of heaven. See, the Lord is coming back. Yahweh's going to send his son back, man. And there's men out here on the battlefield trying to get y'all to come back into your heritage. But our people got 1,000 goddamn excuses. They always want to argue, right? They want to scoff, they want to mock, they don't believe in this truth. But we telling you this truth. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage of his son, a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again, he sent forth other servants. He sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come into the marriage, right? But they made light of it and went their ways. See, so they heard, they thought about it, they're like, fuck it, we good. I got other things to do, right? I got other things to do. I ain't coming to the marriage. and that's our people, man. Stiff-necked, hard-headed, rebellious. And rebellious is the sin of witchcraft. Rebellious people. Our people are into nothing but witchcraft. Evil, wicked, culturally destroyed by this damn devil, right? Again, he sent forth other servants saying, tell them which I bid, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come into the marriage. But they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise, right? One wanted to go to the farm, one wanted generational wealth. The niggas want, I gotta go get the bag, man. I gotta go hustle, man. Finna go roll up one and get out here on the block, man, right? Go into the trap, the bando. Finna go hit the bando, right? Right? But they made light of it and went their ways. This is Matthew, St. Matthew chapter 22, verse 5. But they made light of it and went their ways. One to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and treated them spitefully and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth. And he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city. Then saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready. But they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Right? See what's finna happen? Judgment's going on. People ain't listening to this word. They got excuses. They don't want to come back to the power. They don't want to believe in Yahweh Shah. They want to call on false names. Guys that don't live, breathe, see, hear, right? It's like Daniel scoffed them gods. 3 holy children were scoffing at this other gods, right? The Maccabean dynasty, right? They didn't falter to these devils, right? But now the Lamb is coming back, man. He's coming back as a lion, man. He said to destroy. And his men are warning you, right? But we got valiant men throughout our history, man, that said, fuck this devil, man. That chose death over this devil, man. Right? That chose the most high power over this devil, man. That rather die than eat unclean food, right? Rather taste death and live with In fact, we'll go get that in a minute, but let's go here. We're gonna get an account of that, matter of fact. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19. Verse 9, and he saith unto me, we'll go back to 8, the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 8. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. And he saith unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage. Then we read that, Matthew 22, verse 2. Blessed, Rachium, are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. The elect, the only one that's going to hear this, listen, and they're not going to get judged. They're not going to be put to death. They're not going to be slain when the Lamb comes back, right? They're going to make it out of here, man. And that's what we strive for, right? Even with the wickedness of this earth, man. Living under the wickedness, going to these damn plantations, being under these devils, being under these hypocrites, right? These people that don't want to see nothing but you work and slave your goddamn self out to them, and they don't even give you the wages you desire, the wages that you deserve, right? It's this devil, man. I know people doing a lot of work, man, working hard for these devils, man, and not getting what they're worth, man. And the devil's gonna pay for that. These demons are gonna pay for that shit. There's scriptures in here about that too, bro. Let's keep it moving. What time is it?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. Let's keep it moving. The book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 9, and he saith unto me, right, blessed are they which are called into the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, these are the true sayings of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said it to me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant. See, the angels are our fellow servants, man. They're our brothers, man. We serve you the same power. These the angels. These who these damn devils fear. Right? And that's the state we're going back into, our angelic state, man. Assuming to the book of Jude, right? I believe it's verse 6 or 7. Read the book of Jude, man. We lost our first estate, right? And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said it to me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant. Man, don't fall at my feet. The angel told him, man, get up. We're both servants. I'm your fellow servant. Get up, man. We serve the same power, right? And we serve his son, right? Check it out. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. What's the testimony of Yahweh Shai? Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. See? If you ain't out here prophesying what's going on, you out here trying to win a debate, you out here trying to exalt yourself, exalt your congregation, be the biggest congregation on the earth, right? You ain't occupied in prophecies right now. In these days, right? Habakkuk said that the vision is already written, man. Though it tarry, wait for it because it will not tarry. Man, look. It's finna go up, man. It's finna go up here. Let's go here, man. Go here. Let's go here. Salakia, bear with me. This is what this is about. This is about prophecy, man. Nothing else. Nothing else. This is the book of Rome. This is the book of Amos. This is the book of Amos, chapter 9, right? This is the book of Amos, chapter 9. Start at 8. The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. So this that sinful kingdom in this day. In this day, this is that sinful kingdom, right? Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, are upon the sinful kingdom. That's all they do is sin. And you know, this devil got his whole Roman circus selling tickets. They selling tickets to all our people, man. Our people buying these tickets, right? And they gonna end up in this Chips Ahoy cookie line, man. They're gonna end up in these shipping stations, man. These lines, they're gonna end up in them, man. If you ain't occupied in prophecy right now, that's because you love America. You love Danny Glover. You want reparations. True reparations is putting these devils, putting these heathens in captivity, man. That's reparation. Psalms chapter 2. The Lord said He's gonna give us the heathen for an inheritance, man. That's reparation. Matter of fact, let's go get that and we'll come back to where we are, right? We're at the book of Amos chapter 9 right now. Right? But let's go to wind is starting to blow a little heavy. But we got some good protection from that wind. The Lord wants this word going up. Book of Psalms chapter 2 is where we're going to go real quick. Because Danny Glover, this is the true reparation. This is the real reparation, Danny Glover. You damn sellout. What they going to do? They're going to give all you niggas millions of dollars and then what? Turn your money into digital currency. and then turn your money off and say you got to do this, this, and that if you want to receive this. If you want that, you need to do this and this to get that, right? It's the book of Psalms. It's the Old Testament. The book of Psalms, chapter 2, Old Testament Israelites. You know, the book of Psalms is telling you about Yahweh Shai, man. About the Lord, how he going to send Yahweh Shai back. Right? Let's start at the top. Why do the heathen rage? See? Why do the heathen rage? Why do the devils rage, man? Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? They want to put y'all in slavery, man. They hate y'all. They want to hit you with the serpent piss, the Mork and Mindy, the nanu technology, right? Nanu. Fuck up your connection, fuck up your DNA, right? You can't even say that no more. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and against the anointed. See? Against the anointed, the saints, man. The children of the Most High, the elect. That's the only one that's anointed in these last days. This prophecy, man. The kings of this earth, man. The 13 Illuminati families, Vanderbilts, Oppenheimers. They go through this all the time, man. Make this be repetitive in your mind. Because these the devils that's gonna get their ass put to death. See, you even got Jace riding by shouting shit out the window, talking shit, talking crazy. The Lord gonna put them to death. Shalak Rayam! Shalak Rayam! Put curses on these devils. Barbecue Shah, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and against the anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. That's why they're pushing. The Lord laughing at these devils, yeah. They're laughing at these scoffers, these mockers. Who's getting judged right now? Plenty judgment going out, and they don't even see it. These motherfuckers think they safe, man. You think you can come out on your front porch, sit down, and you just safe? You're safe? Really? The shit we going through? And it's coming here, man. Everything that's going on outside of this country, coming right to Babylon, great, which is America, man. Everything's coming to Babylon. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath. See, the Lord's going to put these devils down, man. He's going to put 66.6%, 2/3 of our people, y'all going to get put to death. Y'all going to get put down, man. These basketball players ain't going to survive. Kyrie, LeBron, they going to get their ass killed. They're going to be losing their family. They losing their family now, right? They got to kill their family, really. They got to kill all family members. They got to do certain shit to even have high standard in this society, man, under the devil. The devil just ain't going to give you a bunch of goddamn potato chip commercials and Sprite commercials if you ain't doing something for that devil, man. You got to serve that devil, man. And that's what our people are doing. They serving, they made a covenant with death, bottom line. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. Who's that king? The Lord's telling you, he's going to set his king upon that holy hill of Zion. Zion, we are people before a place, a monument, remembrance, right? Right? Parched land, because this place is finna get parched, right? But we are his people, his elect. And he set his king upon that holy land, man, right? And his king is Yahweh Shai, right? And his people are the elect. Let's read that again. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion, his separate people, man. He set his king above us. That's Yahweh Shai. That's who we revere, that's who we worship. That's who we love. That's how we get to the Father. That's how we get to Yahweh through Yahweh Shai. Let's keep going. I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me. This the point. Danny Glover. This the point, Danny Glover. You want reparation? Danny Glovers want reparation? This money ain't gonna lead you nowhere but to slavery, man. Perpetual slavery, right? They're gonna have your ass on. They're gonna have your ass on a 24-hour surveillance as if they already don't have you under 24-hour surveillance with these punk-ass cell phones, with these punk-ass debit cards, credit cards. They already know what you purchasing. They already know what you buying, right? You niggas walking around with them big, thick wads of cash, right? 100 band, 5,000, 100 bands, walking around with all these bands. Guess what? That shit's gonna be turned into shit. Ain't nobody accepting that. You finna put that in that damn reverse ATM and it's gonna spit you out a card, man. That money's getting took off the streets, man. And that's why they got these ATMs out there. We already went into that. But true reparation is this, devil. And this is probably why you taking my channels down, demon. But this is true reparation right here. The book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and the elect praise of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai every day. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. That's true reparation, man. Having you fucking heathen slaves and having control of the whole earth, man. That kingdom mentality, man. That's what we coming with, not this worldly shit. Man, we kings. Kings and priests, man. We fucking kings and priests, man. To lock you for the terminology. Let's go back up to the book of Amos chapter 9. Book of Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. So the Lord is watching everything going on. He know who's scoffing. He know who's mocking. He know who he finna destroy. The Lord got everything calculated. The angels are watching. 10,000, their eyes burn 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. So ain't no escaping this judgment coming. Ain't no escaping the wrath and indignation of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You feel good right now. You moving up. You getting promoted. You headed towards generational wealth. Psych. The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. This place is confusion. Babylon the Great is confusion. Y'all seeing 24 hours a day, man. You can't sleep unless you're doing something wicked, something evil. Especially you goddamn devils, man. John 8:44, that's how people follow, though. They follow the devil. They follow this damn demon. Caught up in this world, man. Get out this fucking world, man. Didn't the book of Micah chapter 2:10 say, get up out this world, man. This ain't our rest. Let's go here. Same book. The book of Obadiah chapter Salakia, the book of Amos chapter 9. Verse 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it. I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Yaquab, which is Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He ain't gonna destroy the house of Jacob. Jacob gets the promises. So all you Christians stop at Abraham. But you gotta go Abraham, Isaac, then who get the promise? Not Esau. Jacob and Esau are twin brothers. But who gets the promise? Esau getting death. Esau's a heathen. He's gonna be a fucking slave. Perpetual slave. For 1,000 years. A hard slavery. Right? Jacob gets the promise. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? Jacob gets the promise. His name was changed to Israel. Right? He's the progenitor of the 12 tribes. the father of the 12 tribes. He gets the promise, man. And we've been scattered everywhere, so we look like all nations. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. See, we've been scattered. Like as corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Ultimately, all Israel going to be saved. All Israel going to be saved eventually. But the Lord is sifting his elect. He's separating the sheep from the goats, right? And let's go get that. Let's go get that real quick. You know it's in Matthew. So I hope this lesson is edifying to the beginners out there, to the ones just coming in the truth. Because, the elect know this. But, maybe it's some more elect. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua wants to seal, right? Wants to activate, right? Right? Let's get this. Right here. So this is the book of Matthew chapter 25, right? And let's start here. Book of St. Matthew chapter 25, verse 29. It's the book of St. Matthew chapter 25, verse 29. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. We'll go up a little bit. As he's talking about the talents, right? In this chapter, in this account, right? Because we got a certain amount of talents. The Lord renders us a certain amounts of talents, and we got to use the talent that the Lord gave us, man. We got to use the gifts the Most High give us, man, to wake our people up. Well, not the Spirit wakes our people up. We don't wake up nobody, but the Spirit through us, it speaks expressly through us. We got to activate our people, man, bid them back into this marriage. And we just say the word. We come out here, we bring out the gospel, bring out the truth, and the Holy Spirit does the work after that, does everything after that. So we'll go here. The point's really in 33, so we'll just keep moving. I'll just keep moving, right? So look, let's go here, 25, 24. Then he which had received the one talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine, right? The Lord answered and said to him, thou wicked and slothful servant. So if you got one, if you know a little bit, I consider myself a man of just one talent, right? I'm nobody, I'm nothing. I just pray to the Spirit, pray to give me the Spirit, tell me what to say, man. Give me what to say, Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and I come out here and I say it, man. His Lord answered him and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with interest, with usury, with usury, with taxes. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. Man, for unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. See? If the Lord take everything from you, if you don't use this talent, if you don't use your spirit, to come out here and bid back into the marriage, to teach, right? To sow these seeds, man. Put your hand on the plow, man, and till this land, right? The Lord will take it all from you, man, and cast you away. Let's keep reading. The book of St. Matthew, chapter 25, verse 27. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, that's Yahushua, when he comes back in all his glory and all the angels with him, the so-called chariots, the so-called UFOs, when he comes back, because he's coming back. He's going to crack the skies and come back to redeem his elect and destroy these motherfuckers on the earth, right? When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all his holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats, right? That's it. As a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. Who are the goats? The heathen nations, these damn demons, these so-called white man, so-called Africans, so-called Japanese, Chinese, so-called Arabs, them the goats. Who are the sheep? The elect of Israel. The elect, that's the sheep. That's what the Lord gonna do. Look, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory and all his holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth the sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. So he's gonna separate the sheep from the right and the goats on the left. And that's where we come up with this. The book of IAMES, chapter 9, verse 9. For lo, I will command and I will sift. See, separating the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the seed. Yet not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which is Esau. Esau is the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. See? They doubting the Lord. They doubting it's going to happen. They don't see the prophecies coming, man. Our people don't want to hear the truth, man. So fuck them. It's time to die. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David. You know what the tabernacle of David was, man. We was running shit. David was putting garrisons, killing heathens, taking heathens for an inheritance. We already went through that a little bit in songs. But King David, man, he had all these heathens in slavery, man. And that tabernacle of David is being raised back up. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom. So we're going to possess you devils, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, you and all your children, your whole remnant. We're going to possess y'all. That's true reparation. When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua come back to rule this earth and take the crowns off of all the rulership on this earth, take the crowns off their heads, what? He's going to put the crowns on the men that endured to the end are going to receive crowns. We're going to receive rulership, man. Right? Starting with Yahushua, King David, Peter, the 12, right? And that innumerable multitude, man. We're going to run this bitch once and for all. And all you devils, all you heathens, so-called white man, you damn so-called Africans, so-called Asians, right? You so-called Arabs, Saudi, Sudanese motherfuckers, you goddamn Somalians, you damn Ethiopians. You motherfuckers are going into slavery. Slavery. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. That's the second covenant. Ain't nobody gonna sin no more. The Lord's men are gonna be perfected. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen. So fuck reparations, Danny Glover. We don't want that fucking fiat currency. We don't want their money, man. Fuck their money, man. Keep that shit. That shit's tissue paper. That shit is ass wipe, right? And of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord power. The Lord, look, the book of IAMES, chapter 9, verse 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom, possess them, and of all the heathen, which are called by my name, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that doeth this. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. So all us that's laboring right now, all us that's working right now, busting our ass, sweating, blood, sweat, and tears for this damn devil, guess what? The Lord gonna raise us up, man. He gonna raise us up, man. And we gonna take these damn devils out of power, man. We gonna take them out of power and rule his kingdom. And rule his kingdom under our Lord, Yahweh Shai. Join heirs. And we gonna be the new rulership on the earth, right? The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 14. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel. And they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit thereof. So you ain't gonna be taking our food no more, our fruit no more, our wine no more. It's gonna be all ours. The Lord said he's gonna bring again our captivity. That means he's gonna take us out of captivity and put you devils in captivity under us. This is true reparation. The book of, let's read that again. The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 13. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed. And the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. All the hills shall melt. All your governments, all your rulership, all your shit's gonna melt, man. Right? And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards. Right? We're gonna plant vineyards. This is gonna be our rulership. They pushing me out the way. We prophesying. You know you're an It's all good. He said he know you're Israelite. They don't know. They don't know the extent of this truth. They don't know what this truth is. And this the book of same book, Amos chapter 14. Amos chapter 9, verse 14. And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel, and they shall build the waste cities. Hell, I don't want to lose nothing. And they shall build the waste cities, right? And inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit thereof. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy power. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's the spirit of prophecy. You heathens are going to be a fucking inheritance to us. You're going to build up our cities, right? We're going to be in rulership, right? And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. All the thing you can do about it, devil, so-called white man, and all you other heathen nations, enjoy your little time right now. Hurry up, put the full court press on, because the Israelites, the elect of Israel, we have risen, we have awakened, man. And all you other Israelites, you so-called Negro, Native American, Latinos, you better hope you come home to the true name. You better hope you come back to your heritage. Otherwise, you're going to die with them. And you're going to come back a nutsack Israelite. A nutsack Israelite. Right? And that's reparation. That's reparation, Danny Glover. And with that, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, Shalom to the hopeful elect, Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, Shalom to the tabernacle of David, and double honors to the elders, the elder bishops, and apostles, a great millstone who well taught us this truth. Kwam Yasharala! Kwam Yasharala! Kwam Yasharala! War, bar, destruction of America, Babylon. Shalom.